There we go. Welcome, friends. Gonna have a fun day today, or at least I hope so. It's gonna be a little bit of a crazy stream. And our opponent attacked first. He looks like he's asserting dominance, which that's gonna be rough on us. I'm excited to see where this goes, though. Like, look at this account. This account's wild. So yeah, we have what is that? 7 GLs, and all of them are Relic 8. His gas is Relic 8. He has a third sister that's Relic 8. He Relic 9'd his Piet. He Relic 9'd his Emperor Palpatine. Like this is a wild account, and it's impressive that he has this much Relic 8s and Relic 9s for just being 9 million. It seems like he's a pretty focused account in general. He's got he's got a couple capital ships that are scary. We got a Profundity and an Executor. Important note, we don't have a 7-star Profundity counter, which really worried me for a second, but I did check, and it looks like he typically puts it on defense, or on offense, to give him the opportunity to take down Executors himself, so I think we'll be fine in general. So, we'll see what he does, but, like, here's to hoping, right? So yeah, he has, yep, exactly, Swigo. He has all of the legendaries, all of the conquests. Like, this guy's pushing for everything at once. Like, definitely put some money in this game, or has been playing a long time and is very, very lean with his roster. Unstappable. I love all the puns they've been making with this stat coming out. Oh gosh, I need to spend my energy. That's not good. Potent as a whale, he got new bow in every GL. Oof, that's rough. I'm working actually towards the new bow. The new bow is on the way. I've got 7 of 65 for Paz, and I've got 51 of 65 for IG-12. So we will get there sooner rather than later. Especially since we already have a Relic 6 BAM, and we already have our Relic 7 Keller and Beck. So it's kind of, we're already halfway there. So it'll be a fun addition to the roster. It'll give us a really, really solid Lord Vader counter just to use. But yeah, pulling that 7-star Keller and Beck, it definitely was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go for it at this point. Because he was like the only one not farmable when I got him, so like, you might as well. Ooh, I might have been quieter than I was supposed to be. Hold on, let me double check and make sure my settings are correct, because I just got home and kind of jumped right in. So we're going to pull you guys over to here. There we go. So we still got you up and everything, but I'm going to fiddle with some settings, just make sure I've got the right things. There we go. That's what I was missing. I was like sitting here, I'm like looking at my settings, I'm like, there seems to be something wrong. Using the wrong mic. He's using my gaming headset mic instead of my mic that's actually good quality. So, got that fixed, and that should be the only setting we need to fix. So, sorry about that bad quality there for a second. Let's see. We can now bring you guys back over. Okay. So, queso means cheese. Yeah, so he attacked first. He didn't do an absolutely perfect Grand Arena, but he did do one that looks like he may have only gotten held up by one battle, maybe, or he just had really bad banners through all his battles. I do have a little bit of a fun thing to add to our defense for next time. I forgot to put it up this time, and I do need to fiddle with some datacrons on our defense. Because I have put in some work and got some new datacrons. So it looks like we got a hold on our Ray, which is great to see. Nice, he one-shot Zori. That's not often that I see that. And character farming, yep. Hey Storm, welcome. What's up? It's good to see you. I haven't seen you in a stream in a while. Looks like he one-shot my fleet's not really surprising. I mean, when you bring a Profundity on offense, you're going to take out an Executor, no problem. So, not at all surprising. Yeah, overall, this looks like, honestly, kind of a terrifying, just battles across the board. You know, we got a Relic 8 Malgus sitting here. Hey, Anakin, welcome. I haven't seen you in a while, either. We got a Relic 9 Emperor Palpatine and a Relic 8 Starkiller on this team. I don't know if this is for Rise of the Empire. I haven't actually looked at the Rise of the Empire requirements overall. But Relic 9 Emperor Palpatine seems wild. I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen that on an account. Like, yeah, it's a pilot, but it's like, I don't know. Seems like there's a lot of other Relic 9s they put before that, like, you know, JML. JML's a perfect Relic 9, and yet he has a Relic 9 Emperor Palpatine. Regardless, it might make us struggle, and that's what matters. We basically, hey, Ryan. Love that. I wish we had a member in chat right now. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing one at the moment. Otherwise, I'd get you guys some General Kenobis in chat. But, oh yeah, some late night domination. No, yeah, JML Relic 9, no, not there, but a Relic 9 Emperor Palpatine there. Wild. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, the Dark Trooper Moff Gideon Kron looks awful. I'm glad I'm not like high Kyber right now because I would probably get stomped. Okay, so looking at this, we're kind of going to have to split up our teams the same way we did a little while ago. Hey JM, welcome, welcome. General Kenobi. Hey JM. Let's see. But yeah, so we're probably going to have to split things up similarly. So like Maul is going to have to go right there. Sith Eternal is going to have to go right there. JML will have to be our Traya team, which will use up our Savage as well. I'm actually, okay, so something I'm really hopeful for going into this STAP that's coming out is I have some amount of hope that it'll make General Grievous viable in 3v3. Because that's one of the biggest problems is Grievous is not viable in 3v3, like, at all. And so if the stat can make Grievous viable in 3v3, especially to take out JML in 3v3, I'd be over the moon. Like, already amazing character that I would love to have and would farm immediately. Stap it. Every time I read it as stap. And so I just sound like a Midwestern. Just stap it. Hello there. Oh my gosh, that'd be hilarious if someone dubbed over Obi-Wan with like a Midwestern woman. Like a Minnesotan. But yeah, so this is gonna have to be gas. So we're kind of using all our big ticket items kind of off the cuff just immediately because we're gonna be using 3 teams right there technically. So 3 teams there, gas there. We're probably going to have to SLKR this. So overall, it's going to be rough. Hey, I don't even know how to say your name. Aged Unser. I'm gonna call you Age. Welcome, welcome. I don't know if I've ever seen you in one of my streams. Welcome. This is kind of a weird time for our streams. We don't normally do it this late. We did it quite a few times early on when we first started streaming. But I try to avoid this time. But, you know, hey, I have work some days. I gotta do it late. And also, I love the fact that there is actually a beaver emoji. That's amazing. My raid guide is impeccable. Why, thank you, Jano. I'm gonna say Jano. I appreciate it. I've been very happy with the things that I found to make that easier because, dude, going into that event, I was like, dude, I don't have either of these droids that everyone's like, hey, you know, you just use R2 and C-3PO. And I'm like, dude, my R2 is like gear 7 and my C-3PO I think was gear 11 at the time, maybe gear 12. And I'm like, someone broke Beaver's ability to speak. Tusken Chief and the Tusken Raider Omicron and level 9 Datacron defense. So I just put a level 9 Datacron on defense. Ooh, 1 out of 10 ult cooking with 6-star Zori. Heck yeah. You're a full free-to-play. Very nice. Yeah, it's not very common nowadays considering the Lightspeed bundles. Ever since Lightspeed bundles happened, they're just kind of, you know, everyone went for them. Let's see. It is up here. So I pulled this Kron
on my first reroll of the Kron, which made me so happy. So after using Discipline Setup until he uses his Whistling Birds, the Mandalorian can't be defeated and is immune to Fear, Stun, Turn Meter Reduction, and then Swift Takedown deals 20% more damage for each stack of Whistling Birds that he had at the start of the turn. And so I'm really excited to see this do stuff on defense. Because just having Beskar Mandalorian wipe out a team sounds hilarious. Watt Farm, yeah, Watt Farm's rough. But yeah, well, I need to kind of revamp my, because the Datacron set ended and now I have new Datacrons, I do need to revamp my defenses a bit. This is the way. Precisely. Good time for Australians? Hey, that works for me, Soda Cream. Yeah, it's an interesting time because it's not as good for a lot of my US viewers, but a lot of my European and farther out viewers, it ends up being perfect for them because it's either, you know, morning to, you know, during the day. So, oh, is that where your routes will go? Makes sense. I got a buddy that's from Australia. One of my favorite people I've ever met. US here. Nice, nice. Yeah, like, it's not a terrible time. It's just, if people are responsible, this is what time people are going to bed in the US. And it's not great for UK either because it's early morning for UK. So. Soda Cream, I hope you don't hate me. I don't know what AU means. Okay, I think we're gonna have to jump in and just take care of the scary things first. We'll get through this wall, and if we can see what's in the back wall, then we can finalize our plans for the top wall. Okay, I just wanted to make sure, because we'd already been talking about Australian and, like, Australia, and so I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't something more specific than that. So, you know, because, you know, you said, you know, start streaming for Australians, and then you're like, I'm Australian, the best of the best, and I'm like, I'm not sure if that was redundancy or if it was a different place in Australia or something. So that's a cat, right? That's a Relic 8 cat. Cheesehead Gang, what, are you in Wisconsin? It's a fairly well modded cat. This could be bad. I've been to Wisconsin one time. I went to the Green Bay Packers game. Brett Favre's last game on the Green Bay Packers back in 2007 against the Giants in the championships where they lost by a field goal. I haven't watched Forrest Gump in like 15 years, so I have no idea where that takes place. Oh, that's right. Let's get this up. Not a bad time to visit, right? I think it was definitely a great, like, place and time to go visit. It was freaking cold. Like, I'm from Alaska, and I went to Wisconsin, and I'm like, this is freaking cold. Like, it was crazy. Okay, we're gonna throw out our roster review message just real quick for people. A late GAC stream, yep. Our opponent attacked first. Life is like a box of chocolates. I don't like chocolate. That's good, JM. I love that. Okay, so we're doing our Sith Eternal, right? So that means we need our Geo Brood Alpha and our Wat Tambor. Yeah, so we'll go gameplay here. I'll actually copy and paste it into the Discord for myself, just so that way I can make sure I get to it first, since I know that you don't use Discord. Peak Tambor right there. Yeah, Gear 6 Wat Tambor. Dude, it's the best gear level for Wat Tambor, and you can't convince me otherwise. Oh gosh. Okay. We are currently experimenting with a new way to play music, so it's gonna take me a hot second to learn how to use it. And so I apologize to you guys if it takes me a little longer to get music situated for each battle. Okay, we'll move them up there so I can see things. Do people in Europe know your full title? I mean, in Europe, I'm sure at least some of them know, because that's where Next Reaper is from, but I doubt the Australians do. That Zeta makes it Relic. Basically, yeah. The only time that Wat Tambor is not viable is against a CLS team. Like, that's it. Because I see with a gear 2. Oh gosh. That's rough. Okay, let's see. I like roll it. We're gonna do roll it. I can't put Datacrons on because of Wat Tambor. Okay, so I can do that, and then I can do that, and we are started. This guy, surprisingly enough, has like no Datacron, like whatsoever. He has, I think, 5 Datacrons across his whole account when I was looking at him earlier. I will always and forever check that ability just to make sure I'm not screwing up. I really wish I could afford to bait out the cooldowns, but I really can't afford to lose any battles. And so this is like 100% trying my best not to lose any battles here. Yeah, I can't use a... You're right. I can't use it with a Gear 6 Wat. I'll eventually bring him up, I promise. No point in getting anything crazy. Still can't get protection up at the moment. Turn rotation GL events. Fair enough, fair enough. I mean, it's always open. Might as well get his protection up, even though it's not really going to matter. Clear off some buffs. Oh, 96%. Oh, please. Oh. Oh, and I don't have healing immunity on. I don't know why I'm turning airplane mode back on. I need to keep this regardless. Solid shock, but I don't think I'm gonna have the health to get through this. Yeah. Ugh. So close. Yeah. I really can't afford something like that. Like, that might have been the Grand Arena right there. Like, I don't know what I'm going to take in to clean this up either, because it's not an easy cleanup. Oh, no, we're not putting on our Savior Conqueror. Wampa solo could work. I don't have the healing immunity Zeta on Wampa is the problem, and so he kind of struggles a lot, honestly. I need to get his last Zeta on him, and I also need to drop like 1 or 2 more relic levels. I'm not a Kyber gamer. I mean, normally Wampa solo actually does work for JMK. It's just not something that I'm really comfortable with. It doesn't work too well for me. I don't know. We'll come back to this fight because I actually genuinely don't know. Let's get a couple more battles in. Like, we know we have to use our Maul here because we don't really have another option when it comes to gas. Yeah, like I'm trying to think if we have any other options, and we really don't have any other options when it comes to gas. That was a loud song. Kick him in the shin with Malik. Honestly, we could take him down with Darth Revan and Malik, but it requires that you drop a Savage, and we need Savage for JML. I love this small team so much. We even have a Datacron for this. We have this Datacron, which is meant for the other team, but this is the one I have for them. Let's see. Honestly, we're going to throw this one on them for today because we're not going to need it anywhere else. We don't have any other Mandalorians to use. And what this will allow us to do is we do get a 32% tenacity, meaning we might be able to resist the days a bit better. Dude, that Doubtcron, I've only rolled one. It's a pain. I can't get any. Oh, speaking of Malik, I need to try out what Iron Eyes suggested last time. I definitely want to try out that team. But it does break up my JML squad. I don't know if I can break up a JML squad. Well, I'll look at the data, see if we have another way of beating JML. But if we can do, what was the team? It was Vader, Malik, and Talon, I think. And he's getting holds in Kyber 2. I wouldn't mind that if we have another way to beat JML with Traya, Savage, and then figuring out who can be our third member. Regardless, let's get our music going. We always see my shard currency re-roll those level 3 Datacrons, but it's so hard to get level 3. Yeah, I'm completely out of reroll materials at this point. Like, I don't know if you just saw, but like I've got a lot of stuff from this new set because I love the new set. It's just I just cannot get any of the stuff that I want. You like Metal Beaver? I'm iffy. Mostly for my streams, I use any songs I can find because honestly, I'll listen to anything personally. And then as I narrow down kind of what I like to listen to on streams, I'll kind of find a perfect playlist. But for now, I just have a lot of songs I use. But honestly, I'll listen to anything. Like, I will listen to the most sus music. I will listen to, you know, the most banging music. But metal has never been one I've gotten super far into. The farthest I've been into it is like Avenged Sevenfold. That kind of stuff. Nothing too deep into metal. Metal and country are like the two. Country is one I just don't like listening to. It's one of the few things that I'm just like, unless it's older country, not a big fan. And there's a couple new country artists I'm fine with. But I love Western music. So like Marty Robbins, Johnny Cash, amazing. I love it. But yeah. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting off topic with that question, Storm. Sorry. Vader, Malik, Talon team. Yeah. Did you go up against Iron Eyes ADP? No, you're fine, dude. It's good to go off topic, you know? What a wild phrase. I've never heard that phrase before. Okay. Here we go. Let's get this done. Wow. Taking first turn? That's wild. Like, that is wild to me. Let's just... Oh, there goes gas. Yeah, that is a really slow Rex.
Every choice you have made has led you to this. I see the Padawan needs one last lesson. Revenge. I must have revenge.
Yeah, that's a wildly slow Rex. Yeah, that's really slow Rex. Like, my Maul is good speeds. Like, it's 316 speed, I think is what I have it dialed in at. So it's like, it's good speeds. But, like, any kind of well-modded Rex is going to be over a 316 speed. as I say that, guessing that my Rex is probably not over that threshold, because I never bothered to finish modding my Rex, just because I didn't have mods at the time, and I've never gone back to look. Oh, I love this song. Let's see how bad my Rex is. Yeah, 286. What screen do I have you guys on? Okay.
I like your new legs. They make you look taller.
4% speed for each 501st ally spell. At the start of battle. Okay. Which means that he gets only, in 3v3, he only gets a 12%. So 286 times 1.12. Yeah, so mine's at 320 speed. So technically, even mine is faster than my Maul. And mine isn't well modded. You missed when your Jedi Knight Revan was 320? Did you make it, like, slower, or did you make it faster? I think that's where mine's at, is about 320 after mods. Yeah, so 289, which would be 329 after mods. Put his mods on Ray, but fair enough.
But I will make you share my pain.
Okay. Let's hop back in. Our first battle is under our belt. I don't know what we're going to take in against that solo JMK. I genuinely don't. We'll look it up and see what we can find. All of these teams don't look too bad. Like, they look like they could be taken out by with quite a bit of stuff. My go-to for First Order in general is my Jedi team. And so we'll kind of call it there. Because this team isn't, like, anything special. Alright, so we can just jump right in for that. This is, by the way, this is my next, like, major team that I'm working on. Let's just go for the pass. Honestly, I think I should have just marked down and passed later, because Kylo Ren's going to use his stun, which will cause us to lose out on all our buffs, but hey, whatever. Let's get Phasma out. There goes our buffs. Keep going on you. Pass it back over to you. Okay, there. She's gone. Get some banners back. Solid ability block. We're doing good. We're doing solid. Is that a little scary? The answer is yes. Let's mark down you and get you under stun. Let's clear out your debuffs. Start working on some banners for you. Get some healing up for you. Still no taunts. Get some buffs out there. Hey Liam, welcome. I'm not gonna mark down, because markdown will feed buffs and heal them up a bit. We will mark down you just to get the stun. Now we can start working through you. Who has more turn meter? Really, no one. Honestly, we're just gonna basic. I want to kind of keep this guy alive as long as I can, just so we can try and get Jolie's stuff back. See if we can get a full banner win out of this. Give it back to you. That'll deal less damage and feed a buff. Or a debuff, rather. That should be enough. Yeah, okay. Sweet, now we can just go all in. Full banners? Full banners. Would you look at that? We're doing solid. Okay. Yeah, I don't know on that. I wonder if Grievous can do this. Like, we could definitely do a Keller and Beck team and probably beat this. We don't use Keller and Beck for a lot of stuff. I don't know why I'm just going a searching. Do Qui-Gon, Beck, and Anakin. This could probably beat this. But I don't know. I feel like we have something here. I think we can... if Grievous can do this, that's a great use of Grievous, because Grievous is not great in 3v3. And Grievous is a counter to CLS and 5v5. I don't have a whole lot of experience with 3v3 counters in general. Let's take a look if there's anything else that General Grievous can really take out. Dang, that's where I usually use my Jedi Knight Revan too. I don't usually see both of them on defense. Hey, Anthony, it's good to see you. It's been a while. Get to that section of the stream? Yeah, absolutely, Anthony. Go ahead and throw it in the Discord. Yeah. So, obviously, gas. This is a fast Mara, isn't it? This has to be a fast Mara. 288. 358. Dang, I think that's faster than my Imperial Troopers. Not that I really trust Imperial Troopers in 3v3 anyways. Yeah, see the fun. Fair enough. Storm. I keep using Radis against the Executor and can't succeed. Are you using Radis against a triple attacker lineup? Because that doesn't work. Oh, you're talking about... Sorry. Are you talking about Radis or are you talking about Profundity? I hate that this is a thing in this game. But yes. Which one are you referring to? The Radis ship. Okay. So not the Profundity, you were referring to the Radis. Yeah. So if it's not triple attacker, it should work fairly well. But if it's triple attacker, it struggles a lot. Profundity and Holdo Flute. Okay. What am I gonna take against this? Okay, we're gonna have to do some research here, guys. GAC counters, 3v3s. Bad Batch ship, I love that. Yeah, I'm working on my Bad Batch ship. It's getting there. But I let my viewers kind of decide. I gave you guys a poll and was like, is it easier for you to get stars or is it easier for you to get gear and gear up these characters? And you guys said star level. And so I'm trying to maintain my gear levels on my current Bad Batch without upping them too much. As well as trying to just make the ship more durable and deal more damage just by getting a star level on there before I up everything and start getting the counter ready for myself. So I am shooting my foot just a bit, but I want to be able to give you guys the best I can. We're looking for Kenobi. Okay. So we want to look at insights. Members are exact. Show cleanups, yes. I could waste my Star Killer on this. That's really not promising. That's kind of what I was hoping would take it out. That's obvious that it would work, but I just used that on gas because it's really our only gas counter. Oh! We have CLS. We could have used CLS on gas and saved them all for this. That hurts my soul. Oh, I need to keep that in mind from here on out. Okay. That's interesting that that comp actually does better than the other comp. I do have this as well to use. That's interesting to see. I don't have this anymore, but, you know, I don't have these guys relicked anyways. Yeah, I do have my Imperial Troopers. That's what I'm looking at right now is Imperial Troopers. Might be my best bet. Dang, is this the moment where I decide, you know what, I might actually go for Grand Inquisitor just to have a cleanup team for JMK? Hey, Advocat, welcome, welcome. Such a wild reason to do it. Oh, this is hard. I think we're going to have to do Imperial Troopers. Where were the Imperial Troopers? Yep, so these three. It's only a 32% win rate. We could also try this. I think we'll try this. It has a little bit better of a win rate. Feels like a team that we can get rid of real well without worrying about it. So I think we're going to try this first. I'm fine with dropping that. Hey, Madness. Welcome, welcome. Haven't seen you in a bit either. So, something like that. Says it has a 40% win rate. Let's see if we don't have a good cron for these guys. This is a cron we could use. So that would basically give them health. That would give them potency. I don't remember. Do these guys have healing immunity? Because if they have healing immunity, then potency is going to be very nice. I don't think these guys have healing immunity. Defense down, speed down. Yeah. No. I mean, the defense down being able to be applied is still going to be nice. But let's see if we have any other crons that can work for us. Health. I want to save this one because this one is going to go to our dash team. Oof. That's rough, Madness. You doing better now? Inflicted debuff, they gain 2% crit chance stacking. That's really not great. Gains a buff, they recover 2% health and protection. Yeah, healing immunity would be nice, but I don't really have a great way to give healing immunity on my teams right now. Do I have another 5% stacking? I think, unfortunately. Yeah, as I said earlier in the stream, I need to redo my datacrons on my defense teams. Well, that's good, Madness, at least. So it looks like it's just this one that we have for the stacking, which is unfortunate because the stacking offense would help a ton. I think we can waste this. If we genuinely believe that this is going to give us this win, I think I'd be willing to waste this and use Dash without it. Because, like, yeah, it's a really fun cron with Dash, but I don't think the Dash team necessarily needs to take 6 turns in a row. What's this, some solid speed on a Han Solo. I don't know if mine's faster than that. So I don't know if a mirror match might be the best idea or not. Set full Gear 9 defense. Oof. That's sad, Noah. Okay. So, yeah, I think we can find a place for Dash. I think we'll use Dash against that Jedi Training Ray team up north. And I don't think we're going to need necessarily a Datacron to take that team out. Because Jedi Training Ray is not a very scary team. So, halfway like, unlocking SLKR? Heck yeah. I can't survive a Rhodium. Okay, we're going to try this. We're going to use our Kron. I think that's going to be our best bet. I wish we had a higher relic C-3PO. It's definitely on my list to do, but I'm kind of waiting until I finish Jedi Knight Luke. Okay, here we go. Let's get our song. Okay, and got our song. Here's to the 44% chance at this working. That was a solid first turn. Do we got the defense down now? Yeah, we got the defense down. I will save his abilities for now. Let's just get a basic in there. Let's start passing buffs. Okay, so he's not going to hit mini high ground, it looks like. That was kind of a waste. Got the blind on him. Nice. Okay. Blind? No blind. Okay, I'm fine with that, honestly. Let's keep this going. Keep it going. Okay, recover some banners. That's right, he can't gain turn meter. Rip off those buffs. Okay. Solid buff immunity. Solid dodge. Yeah, let's cover some banners while we can. Oh, I was hoping for an attack right there. It's fine, he still has blind on him. Big hit. I meant I get a big hit, not you. Oh, I can't regain banners. No! I was so close! Oh. Weird song to play for this, but okay.
Complicated.
Oh.
I am the Inquisitor.
Jedi cannot help what they are.
I can see why people say this is gonna win. Like, there's a solid chance that this could have won.
Leaves a trail.
But like, oh, that was so close. That was the most unfortunate healing immunity on Luke possible. Yeah. Free Pocky, you ready to die?
We lost.
Dang.
The fight is done.
That was incredibly close. Imperial Troopers have an even lower win percentage, though. Ironic that he said we lost as soon as the... Yeah. You're not wrong. Gas 501st, Malgar, Boskleet, Fennec Shan have 88%. Maul's gone, so Maul's gone. Gas 501st is what we have to kill Malgus with. I don't have Fennec Shand. We use Jedi Knight Revan. I don't have Trench. Like, are we gonna lose to this freaking JMK? Oh, this is painful. Oh. Okay, so SLKR, Gas, Treya means that we have a team that should be able to do this. Sidious Cup and B1, perfect team comp. I love it. Let's do it. Okay. Let's see. So we're gonna need our Sidious. We have Sidious, don't we? Dang it, it's not gonna work. Sidious is on defense, dude. HK-47 solos. Yes. Where's my Sith Empire? HK-47 solos. No, but I do have a plan. It's just... I don't have Mon Mothma ready, so go. She's my last thing that I need ready for my JML farm. Is her and R2-D2. They're my last two. I can Wampa. It's a 30% chance. You're not wrong, High Res. Here's what I'm thinking, guys. Here's what I'm thinking. I know it's painful. It really is. But this has like an 80% win rate. Now, 30% of the time, it works every time. How do you defeat Wampa? Like on defense? With anything. He just, as long as you don't leave him solo, you can kill him with anything. If you leave him solo on defense, you're going to get screwed because his Omicron will turn on. Am I going to Relic 9 JML? We shall see. My first Relic 9 is going to Adrad. Absolutely. I've already saved up all the materials to do it. I need a Profundity ASAP. You wouldn't use them? What else would... Do you want to try a couple more teams against this first? Because we could try a couple more teams, but then we're running out of teams for the back wall. And that's kind of the scary part, is what does he have on back wall? I guess, before we commit to anything, let's take a look at this guy's roster. We can certainly cheat. Like, you know, we're outgunned, why not cheat? So... I'm gonna bring this up, and I'll move it over here so that way I can read it off. So sugo.gg/p/754 558 661. Okay. Here you guys go. I try other weak teams. Yeah, exactly what Madness said. Okay, let's see their GAC history. Starkiller's ult, healing you lock, then go berserk on Kenobi. Yeah, so like obviously Starkiller will work. It's kind of our ace in the hole. Let's take a look at his back wall though. He had a round where he lost, like the guy full cleared him. So let's see. He has behind his JMK wall. He has a really wonky Qui-Gon Jinn team. He has a Geo team. He has a Hux team. Probably with the Omicron. He has a Bad Batch team. And he has a Ventress team. So it looks like... Hey, Justin. Welcome, welcome. It looks like we won't struggle if we were to jump in with a Starkiller. Like, it doesn't look like we need Starkiller for the back wall. So it's only whether or not we need Starkiller for like the top wall. Let's go back to counters. Okay, so this all has all our stuff here. So let's look at that Starkiller team. Yeah, it's 100% win rate for Starkiller. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping to do once I get Profundity, is to basically rely on the fact that I have 2 meta fleets on defense. Because most people don't do that in this part of Kyber. And so just having that will do a lot. Just use Starkiller and then use Imperial Troopers in the back wall. That's what I'm thinking. I think that's what we'll do, just because the back wall doesn't look bad. As long as he hasn't changed his defenses around in the last week, his back wall doesn't look bad. So I think that's what we're going to do. Okay. I definitely should have used CLS on gas. That would have made this super, super easy. Back wall, GL Ray. Hey, don't put that on me, Ricky Bobby. Okay. Don't you put that evil on me. That's not who I wanted. I definitely clicked the wrong person, then stared at it for a second. I was like, something here is not right. Don't worry, I'll put it together at some point. Okay, let's see what we got for Darkside. We do have a Doubt Cron. I don't think that's helpful at all for this. I mean, technically it'll make it so he can't gain health and protection, but I don't think that's going to be a problem. Let's see what else we have in here. Influx a debuff. They deal damage equal to that 2% of the enemy's max health, which will be reduced due to him being him. So I don't think that will matter too much. They don't gain many buffs. They're not going to be hitting many debuffs on themselves. Doubtcron. That sounds good. Let's go with that. 30% potency. We can recover health. They don't gain many buffs. Yeah, I think we're gonna hit him with a this just to make sure we can land debuffs on him. Okay. And what is our song name for this? Whoa. Let's take a look at that. Black Knight, welcome to being damn cool. Thank you so much, dude. You're awesome. Welcome to being a member. Black Knight, I will say, as a member, you do have certain responsibilities. Specifically, you need to make sure that whenever someone hops into our stream and says hello there, you have a fancy new emoji that says General Kenobi, and I'm going to need you to hit that and put it in chat for me. So, thanks, Black Knight. I appreciate it. So make sure that you're getting those General Kenobis in whenever someone throws in a hello there in the chat. Yes, there you go. Perfect. Make sure that your name in Discord reflects your name on YouTube, just so that way I can find you on Discord. Make sure you have access to the member chat so you can hear about those kinds of things. There we go. Advocat just hopped in. Let's see if Black Knight's on top of it. But we'll make sure you get everything. We do have a thing each week where you get to vote for the video next week of one of the videos that I do. That is up on the community page on the YouTube, so you can go check it out. Perfect, Black Knight. Looks like you understand exactly your responsibilities. I love it. Okay. Let's get this music back in here. We are looking for Pull It Out of the Sky by Arnold T. 101. Okay. Here we go, guys. Here we go. We got this. Come on. Okay.
When I found
Let's just clear off the defense penetration. Get some shock on him. Shock on him again. Just kind of keep working through him. Try to get as many hits from Starkiller as we can. That'll give me the most. Yeah, that's 25 right there. Unfortunate healing immunity, but he's going to be dealing half damage right now because of the debuffs on him, so we're fine. Okay, madness. Oh gosh. I can't even recover banners out of this. Gosh dang it. I guess.
I'm ready.
It does. It does. It sounds like something I'd see on Urban Dictionary back in high school. I love that team so much. Okay, I'm thinking Keller and Beck here. Make my life easy. The back wall is easy. Let's take a look at the front top wall again. Okay. Yep. Okay. Let's use Wampa here. Get ourselves a Womp. I have... Here we go. I've got the Wonga. Now we just need the Wampa. Where's the Wampa to go with the Wonga? Womp. Let's see what crons we have for this guy. No. Dude. That's an awesome cron for this guy. I am correct in how that works, right? We'll go with this one, just because we don't need such a high level one for this. But let me just make sure I'm reading Wampa correctly. The Force Unleashed is 16 years old? I was 10 when that came out? That's wild. Oh, that is wild. Hated that. ROM Coda 2028 anniversary confirmed. Okay, whenever Wampa is damaged by attack, inflict 2 stacks of damage over time for 3 turns. It does say inflict, so Wampa's inflicting it, which means these guys are going to die off really quickly to Wampa. Yeah, that is wild, dude, that it's been that long since the Force Unleashed. Now I'm starting to feel old, and I'm only 26. Gosh. But yeah, this is a great cron for Wampa. I'm gonna have to make a quick, like, probably a YouTube short, because honestly, I don't think it warrants an entire video. Honestly, hold on. Let's make this right now. Why not, right? So let's get our Wonga on.
What did you say?
Okay, so we're gonna make a quick video with you guys. So give me just a sec and we'll get started. So they will be able to see your chat during this. So try to keep your chat up to a minimum of bad things, please. I don't have any moderators in the chat at the moment. So it will be popping up on the screen, and I might have to censor things that you guys say, but I'm gonna count ourselves in 3, 2, 1, and then I will film this YouTube short really quick with this music going. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. Welcome, friends. We are in the middle of our stream, and I just want to talk about this real quick. So we have Wampa here. We're about to take him in, and I just wanted you guys to take a look at this, make sure you have a cron for this, because this is a really cool interaction. He puts all kinds of damage over times on the other team. I'm sure you've seen it. But mixed with this data cron. Really easy. It's a level 3 cron. Shouldn't be too hard to get for you guys. But whenever a dark side ally inflicts a debuff, so each time one of the enemies hits Wampa, he inflicts those damage over times. That inflicts a debuff. They'll take 2% of their health as damage. And so it's just going to make Wampa that much more consistent when he's taking out teams. So we're going to take it in and see how it goes. I'm sure it'll look great though. But yeah, definitely a combo that you guys need to get. I love watching him do nothing. Sad that I can't do anything either, but... Oh yeah. Now it's starting. Yeah, that was actually kind of scary with Django there. That was, I'll be honest. But yeah, like these damage over times are dealing some serious damage to these guys. Let's get them out just to make our lives a little easier. Yeah, just look at him taking all that damage. Jeez. Oh. I'm also really excited for that same Kron on, oh, what is their name? I need to focus down the gun ray. I'm really excited to see it on Darkside Bastila, because she just applies so many debuffs. Okay. Auto basic. Oh gosh. Oh, good timing for the music too. I'm really excited to see what that Kron does here in the future with like doing Iden battles and stuff. Yeah, it's insane with the debuffs on that Darth Revan. So I'm very excited to see what we can get out of that Kron. There is a reason that I got 2 of them. Yeah, if I'm oh, we can count it out. We'll count it out right now. Let's get our music back on just really quick. Oh, a little too intense for me right now. There we go. Something a little bit more lo-fi. Well, let's count it out real quick. So Bastila takes her first turn. We'll just go Sith Empire, just make it easier to find her. She's gonna hit Fear, so Fear will do 2% to each person. So we're gonna say Fear does 1. Fear, offense down, critical chance or critical damage, expose, stagger. So on the 2 people that she inflicts Fear onto, there'll be plus the Fear will be 8 debuffs, which means they will take 16% of their health as damage just from the ability just happening. Nice, Black Knight. Welcome to the damn community. I will make sure that you get your permissions after the stream. Or I'll have one of my moderators do it. We'll just see who gets to it. Okay, so this was one that we were looking at having some fun with our Keller and Beck, the KB sneak, as we like to call it. Let's get in there. 1, 2, and Han's first shot. Gosh. There he is. I'm like looking at Gas. I'm like, that's not the right Anakin. Why is my brain lagging? Becklead is super fun, yeah. But I am worried about a Relegate Han gunning down one of my characters that I really need during this fight. But yeah, he's who I use in Territory War, absolutely. I have him with the Omicron, and I have him on defense every time. But yeah, this is what I use here. I would like to... Passion Project. Little PP that I plan on having, and it's going to probably be a pretty big PP if I'm being honest. I want a Relic 9 Keller and Beck, and I want a Relic 9 Jedi Knight Anakin. I'm basically waiting until I can get myself a... what is his name? Kiadi Mundi. So that way I can get some more damage out of the team. Because I want to see what I can do with them and at their like apex, and see if I can't get them kind of doing what Qui-Gon used to do to SLKR, where he just wipes out the entire team before they added in the addendum for Galactic Legends to his Omicron. So it's definitely a little PP for me. Yeah, so while the Omicron is active, he can't kill anyone but Qui-Gon Jinn. And so that's why Qui-Gon Jinn's lead is better than Keller and Beck in actually a lot of cases, but in this case. We do have a song for this, actually. It's Tease, isn't it? There's always a bigger fish? Yeah, there's always a bigger fish. Watch. They're just gonna somehow manage to gun him down anyways. Okay. Let's get Chewie out. Gosh, I love Keller and Beck. We already have offense up. Is this the one that... Let's remove. Come on. Hit Qui-Gon. I'm gonna leave you alive so that way you can hit Qui-Gon. Yeah, do the crap ability.
The ability to speak does not make you intelligent. The ability to makes you intelligent.
Not the greatest banners, but it's fine. I'll take 55.
The ability to makes you intelligent.
Okay, so we got our own Qui-Gon. It doesn't have Anakin for some reason. I don't know where he's using his Anakin. And this also turns off his Omicron, I'm pretty sure, doesn't it? No, it's not that he turns off his Omicron. He can be with other Jedi. Right? All allies are Jedi. It's that it turns off Anakin's abilities. But the point of having Jedi Knight Revan on this team is that Jedi Knight Revan's Savior will proc, so we have to kill Qui-Gon twice. Yeah, it reduces damage, and it just, basically, it's mostly if you have Anakin on the team. But because there's no Anakin, this is actually not a bad team. We're gonna have to figure out something there. My round of... Oof. Okay. Oh, no Omicron on Hux. That entirely is up to you, JDG. Cubing. I'm just gonna call you cubing to make it easier on myself. That depends on you cubing. I started now because I got a Relic 7 Kellerbeck from the pack. I decided to go for the Darksaber, what's her name? Bow. But honestly, like, starting from where you're at, if you're not like a huge fan of the character Bo-Katan, if you're not, you know, have a really solid spot in your roster already for them, or, you know, you don't have any reason to go for them. So, like, if you're like 10 million GP, you have all the GLs, like, go for them 100%. Or if they're a passion project, go for them 100%. But if they're not either of those, then I would say you can wait until the acceleration happens. Hux has an Omicron. Oh, you meant pilot. Yeah. Hux doesn't have the pilot Omicron, yeah. That is wasteful to use rep in there. You are correct, 100%. Vader Talon Duos Geos, you are 100% correct, except we need Vader for our JML team that we have to go up against. So, you know. Okay, so easy. I'm thinking Imperial Troopers there. Bounty Hunters here. I don't even need Bounty Hunters here. This is usually Bounty Hunters because there's Plague. This is just a regular Night Sister team. So it's really not bad. Let's take out our big teams up north, and then we'll come back around. Done with JML and hope the acceleration lines up with that. Yeah, that's fair. JML needs Vader. It's not just for the ability block. It's also for the damage. Because throwing just Nihilus in that team just doesn't have the damage that you need. I am curious, though. Let's take a look. See if we can replace Vader with Talon. Because if we can, then we can save a Vader in general in the future. Which will allow us to use Talon on, or Vader on defense. Because if Vader Malik's putting in work, I want to use it. Let's see. Is JML in here? Not readily seeing JML, which makes sense because no one cares. It's JML. He's not supposed to be a defensive character. Jedi Master Luke Skywalker. Okay. And we are facing this variant. Wow. Weird. These are some interesting compositions people are throwing against this team. Yeah, so this is what I'm seeing is this. So we're gonna throw her, him. Weird. So with Traya Savage, there's no data from last season? Okay, sounds good, Storm. I will be sure to add you back. Huh. Wild. I'm really confused because I've done this. Okay, so we're just gonna throw Freya Savage. There we go. So it looks like Malik is a 100% win out of one battle. So what we're looking at is these 26 and these 38 battles. So it looks like Talon does work. Okay. So Talon does work, but then who would we use? Okay, let's take the idea of Talon working here, and let's see what we can do for Geos. So that means we'll have a Vader lying around. Do we have Sith to back up Vader? 1 Sith, 2 Sith, red Sith, blue Sith? Okay, yeah, so we'll have a... But need Savage for another team to solo. Yeah, but Savage is not something we can give up on this team. A lot of this team's viability rides on Savage being there. I've tried doing it without Savage, and it's really rocky. So I don't think we necessarily need the ability block to stay on him, technically. I don't think that's going to be a problem, because the debuffs will only feed us that he gets out with his other abilities. And I'm also going to put this out on... I'm not very smart, sorry. I'm going to put this on them, and so Savage will be continually ramping damage the entire battle. Because if this could work... Oh, but if this doesn't work... We gotta try it. We gotta try it. Oh, we gotta blaze some new ground, guys. We have a Savage song for this, actually. We haven't played it the last couple of times. It's Anger is Your Strength, is what it's called. I don't know why it's... Yeah, I don't know what it is about this specific Grand Arena, but this is stressing me out. Like, I don't usually get stressed out about these Grand Arenas. I'm just like, we're here to have fun and stuff. But, like, the way that I'm having to stretch my roster on this one, it's actually kind of stressing me out. Nihilus, so... The problem is with Nihilus, you don't get enough damage. So we're going to call it a day and give it this. Here goes nothing, guys. This is our Hail Mary full of grace. Okay.
My life is yours.
Keep you under stealth. Let's keep the taunt off of you. Make sure you survive. I don't think we're gonna have any problem keeping Savage alive.
You have done well, Savage.
Goodness gracious.
I foresee we will
You
do
under stealth.
great things together.
Get an ability block out.
I shall teach you the ways of the dark side.
Oh, shiz, dude.
With the proper
Where's my
you
taunt?
could be a powerful warrior.
Savage, why aren't you taunting?
Strengthen your connection with the Force, my apprentice. Your anger is your strength. I am your servant. I am master.
Saved by Talon, but it didn't matter because we just could not get a taunt up with Savage the entire time. He just sat there doing nothing.
Your anger is your strength.
Oh, Yeah, it could have been bad RNG. I think we'll stick to using Vader on there, because I don't think that, with Vader on that team, I've had zero problems. And so I think we'll stick to having Vader. No. Okay, Savage, you don't get your song. You screwed this up. We're going back. I don't think it's worth giving up a JML counter, because I honestly don't think I have anything to clean up JML now. I think that's the Grand Arena right there. I think it was already technically the Grand Arena. Just because we dropped too many battles in general. But I think there's no way we can full clear this time, which is unfortunate. Because, short of having SLKR, which I don't have Wat Tambor to go with SLKR, so that won't work there. Let's look at what else we have. Clean the bottom. Yeah, we won't end there. We're going to clean the bottom. I honestly need the credits right now from all the wins. HK can solo this, of course! But yeah, we're definitely going to do everything we can. But I am going to take a look at this and see if there's another option that we have right this moment. I do actually, speaking of HK cubing, I do wish we had HK right now. There is a chance of Darth Revan working with HK. But I don't have a Relic HK. And no one really wants a Relic HK nowadays, which is unfortunate. Okay, let's take a look at some of these. Get rid of you, get rid of you. So we're going to add a lead, and we'll try Anakin. No. General. Few battles. Looks like the win rate's null if they're with Luke. Yeah, so it's not looking good for gas. Let's take a look at Dash Rendar. Here's another team that we have. We don't have the cheese. We have that. Yeah. So 16% is not looking great. What else do we have that we could use? Let's check what SLKR versions we can use that will work. Yeah, it looks like we need Wat Tambor, otherwise this doesn't work at all. Okay. Who else do we have lying around? Oh, that's right. We wanted to check Darth Revan. See if there's any way we could get Darth Revan to work. Lead Darth Revan. That is the best chances I've seen so far. Let's view those battles, bro. 36%. That's not bad. I'm willing to try that. What do you guys think? I definitely think I'm willing to try that. Let's get our Hail Mary full of grace in here. Okay. Might as well, right? Yeah. Okay, so inflict doubt on a random enemy that doesn't have it for 2 turns, which can't be dispelled or prevented. Doubt makes it so they can't gain bonus turn meter. They will not be able to gain health and protection. I think we're going to do this one just to try and get some more damage out of us, as well as a little bit of tenacity. Yeah. It'll also give us some crit damage, some potency. We'll see how it goes. Whew. Okay. Revan can beat. I mean, it's a Relic 5 Revan, though. It's not a great Revan. Theory crafting time, exactly. I mean, even if we can... Ooh. I don't think we can ignore Taunt enough. If we had CLS, we'd be able to do it. Because if we can pick this apart, we can pick this apart. Let's get a song in here. Let's get these guys hyped up. We got this. We got this. Let's get these guys hyped. Grand Inquisitor, I wish. I actually don't wish. I really don't want to farm a Grand Inquisitor.
Savior, conqueror, hero, villain. You're all things, Revan, and yet you are nothing.
I should have done it on JML. I don't know why I didn't. That was my bad. Do you have shock on you right now? No, you don't. So I'm just gonna ability block you. Okay, let's just hit you with that for now.
One, two, three.
Dang, I was really hoping for an ability block.
2, 3. 1, 2.
Yeah, let's go for it.
1, 2.
Yeah, ability block out. Hit you with that. Ah, suck isn't gonna help him at all.
You're all things, Revan, and yet you are nothing.
Gosh dang it. Hit the gritty. Okay. This isn't really going anywhere, but I don't care. Dude! Yes! I don't care! We got rid of his teammates! We gotta be able to find something else. Okay. Okay. Solid start. Solid, guys. We're doing solid. Can Imps clean it up? Good question. Back to the research, guys. Back to the research. Okay. Get rid of you guys. Members are exact. Just a JML. Dang, CLS wins. 60% with dash. It's only 10 battles. The problem is I gave away that Datacron. I really wish I had that Datacron for that battle. Gosh. Dang, we've used like way too many of our teams. Get out of here. You did great though, Revan. Thank you so much. I'm not bagging on you whatsoever. You did amazing. You are straight fire. Okay. I think we're going to try dash. Because if we can get dash to work, I think that will free up our Imperial troopers to do some cleaning up on other things. And, like, it'll just be a really solid another team. Dash is one that I don't use too much. You, and you. Let's see what Datacrons we have for you guys. Okay. Gain a buff. Crit chance. These guys gain buffs? I don't think... Yeah, Han will gain them buffs. So it'll give them a little bit of banner recovery. I don't have anything else for them. So I think that's what we're going to go with. Imps here. Imps have a lower chance of winning. It has more overall data, but it has a lower chance of winning in this fight. So I would rather use this. I think this can win. Like these are some hefty relic levels on these guys for like my account. If we had the Datacron, I think I would have zero problems taking this in and winning. I am a little worried about it, though. We've lost 2 battles currently, which means we're not getting any more banners. So we can throw in... We're not using Scion today. Let's check his cooldowns right now. Because if we can... I don't know. Honestly, I can never tell the difference between his abilities. We'll just call that good and keep it. Okay. Okay, let's get Dash in here. And then Han, and let's get... Where's Chewie? Is Chewie higher? Chewie's probably higher. He's got more Zetas. Okay. Yeah, no problem cubing. I get it. Potency and crit avoidance, or deflection and tenacity. I'm gonna go with deflection and tenacity. Don't know if it'll help, but regardless, we're gonna do what we can. Come on, RNGesus, you got me. I don't have a song for these guys, honestly. Yeah, I don't have a song for these guys. But I need something hype. And so we're gonna go with this one. Okay. We're gonna save that last ability for a hot second. Should have used it. That was a bad ability block. Okay. Oh, that crit immunity. I didn't even see it. Goodness gracious, this is not good. Yeah, we got a daze. We got a... Oh. It's just been bad from start to finish. Jeez. Yeah, missed the crit immunity. I missed the... Yeah, that was my bad from start to finish. Okay. Well, it was worth a try. Let's see if we can get Imperial Troopers to work. So we know that first turn he won't have ability block. So we can get our opening play with Imperial Troopers started. Okay. Let's see... Try boss. I don't have Fennec is the problem, Hellscream. I wish I did. That's right. This one also has this. This party. This party. Turn. This party. Doubt. This party. I don't think I'm going to use this anywhere else because I really need this to work. I need to get myself another prawn for these guys. Okay. Here we go, guys. I might be able to get another set of turns in.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Just keep going. I really needed another hit from you, Dark Trooper.
You have something.
Come on, 2 hits. Double tap him, please. Dude! Yes! That offense up came in clutch. That was perfect timing. Oh my gosh. Okay. On to the next absolutely terrifying battle. He's physical damage, isn't he? Physical, true damage, yeah. Okay. So, dude, that was hype. I'm leaving the Dark Trooper song on. Heck yeah, that was awesome. Let's see if I have anything for these guys. Crit isn't gonna really matter. Gaining protection back, they don't get many though. Only just Imperial Troopers that effective in movies. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Okay. Okay, we got this. We got this. We do not have a great Kron for this, and it's painful. But this is all we have for this. Okay. Yeah, I'm leaving their song on. They deserve it. I probably should have left that. But, you know, the fact that they're about to get fear means that probably will never see that ability again. Yeah, exactly. Okay, solid hit on Malik. Now all we need, solid, the Wild Lightning is off beat. And that's what I need, is an offbeat Wild Lightning. I need the sack if it does happen. So we're not going to hit anything. Constantly applied blind to himself. That would be hilarious. Okay. And Malik is open. There's 2 Malik procs in a row. We're doing solid. We're doing solid, guys. We're not going to give you guys another... let's give you... There it is. Ah, sweet. I can still hit him.
I will be the most powerful Jedi ever.
Dang. Dang. That was really bad luck. That was really bad luck.
I killed them all.
Dang, I was busy turning on airplane mode. Whoops. Okay.
I killed them all.
Dang, we're stuck.
Not just the men, but the women and the children too.
That was what I was worried about. If I can get Revan out, I think I win.
Some consider to be unnatural. The Force is strong. With you, a powerful Sith.
Guys, we're pulling off the plays. I don't care if we lost. We are going to wipe this guy's field. Dude, I can't believe we're pulling these plays off today. Oh my gosh, guys.
You're on this council. Then grant you the rank of master.
Okay, last scary battle. So this team absolutely has to have Hux on it, otherwise I get stomped. So this is what I'm going to have to use to be able to get through this team. The good news is it's easily cleanable the moment that I kill any of them. But I want to try and beat them with this team. I wish I didn't have to use Hux, but I'm going to have to use Hux, period. There's no getting around it. Do we have some kind of good thing for them? Dark Sides gain buff, dispel debuffs. Whenever they inflict a debuff on an enemy, deal damage equal to that. They don't deal a lot of debuffs. Honestly, just dispelling debuffs might be one of our best things for this. Stacking offense is great with them. Okay, we'll use a stacking offense. Let's see what I got. Do I have anything special? Yeah, no. We'll just, it's an armor pen. Yeah, no. Okay. Sounds good, Storm. Let's do it. Let's do it. We got this, guys. Last scary team, and then it's just a whole lot of cleanups that we're really worried about. Okay, if we can kill her, we do a lot, actually. So let's just go all in on her. Okay. Let's clear off that offense up. Don't like them having it. Let's pull off some mastery from Starkiller. And there goes Starkiller. Oh, boom. Oh. Okay. What teams do I have left? Because I don't have a lot. Okay. What was my plan for this one? I had some plan, and I can't remember what it was. Obviously, that would work against that team. Does Grievous beat Bounty Hunters? I think Grievous will be fine beating Bounty Hunters. We still got a lot to work through. I think we're going to run out of teams, guys. As much we're doing a lot of work, I think we're going to run out of teams. Because we were looking at Sith doing this. Doing something like this. To take this down. Where's our... doing that, just to make sure we get through that. But what I'm actually most worried about is our Bad Batch. Because we used up our Bad Batch counter. $324. Okay, sounds good, Madness. Let's get our regular music back in. What are we gonna use against Bad Batch? Okay, we need to stretch some teams. That's what my Krex. Let me check. I want to say he's somewhere in the area of 320. He might be closer to like 300. Yeah, 310 is where he's at. So not fast enough. Hold on. I just remembered how his Omicron reads. I think. Whenever they're inflicted with daze, they dispel it. Whenever they're inflicted with a debuff... Oh, that was just 5v5, wasn't it? Is that part of the general Omicron, or is that 5v5? I gotta pay attention really closely, because this is the difference between winning and losing right here. Okay, while in Grand Arena, 30% critical damage, while in 5v5 in all allies. Dang it. So, and all allies are clone. Yeah. So he will not be immune to daze. So he won't take first turn either, which is problematic for that team. Okay. Where is it? I think this is what we're going to have to do here. But do we have a team for up north? Okay, let's focus up north. If we can get through up north with some semi-okay, we can throw something just not great against that team. So we're thinking Grievous there. What are we going to do to JTR? JTR... Oh, no. Krex North. Krex could probably do this. Honestly. This is not a hugely scary team. Do something like that. Do we want to taunt instead? No. Do we need health? I think this is what we're going to do. We don't have a song for this, sadly. But hey. Hey, Jan. Welcome, welcome. We are pulling off some crazy plays right now, trying to full clear this guy. Ugh. We're doing good, though. We're actually doing some solid work, honestly. Like, the fact that we're still hanging in here is insane. It's 7:40 in the morning where you are. Jeez. Yeah, let's get a armor shred on you. Make it easier to get through her. Oh, gosh. Yeah, we're immediately putting that on you. Gosh, I need some more Zetas on this team. Gosh, I really needed that basic from Rex. Oh, that was poor move on my side. Gosh, that stun is killing me. Come on. Hit him again. Thank you. Okay. One down. Make sure that you're not dying. Bit of basic. Okay. I'm full of misplays today. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna keep it just because we got a guy killing it. I don't know if I'd say killing it, dude, but I appreciate it. We're trying. We're trying. We are trying so hard right now. Okay, we need to throw together some wonky squad to take this out. Jawas. I don't have Jawas like at all. Oh, what are we looking at right here? Something like that, maybe? Do you have Biggs and Wedge? They're on defense, actually. Because honestly, that would be a great idea here.
Dated a Jowl for a while.
Okay.
Quite furry.
I have an idea. Okay, sounds good, Jan. Have fun at school. Do I have a potency cron? I do have a potency cron. This might be stupid. This might be stupid. But if we can fracture JTR, we win. We won. Oh. Please have that grace banner. Okay. Grace banner? Yep. Okay, we got the grace banner. We're good. Another battle down. We are scraping the bottom of the barrel of our account right now. Okay. We have another potency cron lying around. Potency, potency, potency. No potency crons. Do we have another cron that would work? Definitely that for this team. Yeah, we're going to definitely throw that on this team. This should have 0 problems. What we do down south is going to be another matter. But this should have 0 problems. Another team I don't really have a song for, but I like this song, so we're going to go for it. Actually, we'll play Boba's. One of my favorites is Boba's, so we're going to do Boba's. Okay, we'll keep you alive. Oh my gosh, trying to get a target lock on this guy is impossible, apparently. Thank you. Okay. That was a waste of that ability. Thank you, Boba.
I'll guarantee
Let's get rid of you. Get a target lock on you. Hit the target lock. The double tap's annoying. Let's get a target lock if possible. Heal up you. Okay, sweet, we got a target lock. Target lock on both of you? Okay, now they can't counterattack. Hit both target locks. Just keep it going, guys. Try to maintain the banners on our guys. Get that stun. Hit that target lock.
he's no good to me dead.
Keep his banners up. Gosh, those banners are gone, dang. Oh, nope, nope. We got it. Sick. Love Grace banners. Love to see it. Okay. Ships. We have ships lying around. We're good. Did he take his Executor off defense? Oh no, he just doesn't have high relic levels for it. Okay. Okay. Solid. Solid. We're running out of teams, guys. We're hardcore running out of teams. Okay. We know Vader's gonna be good here. We gotta find an answer for this team. This is where I'm thinking we use... instead of Rose, we're gonna go Holdo. And we'll go you. And we'll give them... Sure. Where's our All the Jedi song? I haven't heard that one in forever. We are really struggling here, guys, but we're pulling this off, I hope. We are gonna go down fighting, so help me. Okay, if we can kill Asajj Ventress, we win.
That is pretty much nowhere. Let's get started.
I hate Nine Sisters so much. Oh, we got this, guys. We got this, right? We have this. We can do this. We are so incredibly close. I just want a full clear, guys. I just want a full clear. Okay. Yes, that was a trash team. Let's look at finding an actually good team that we can throw at that. Okay. It's Night Sisters. There's no Night Sister cheese. They don't have zombie. Bounty Hunters, I do have a Bounty Hunter team. I don't know if I have multiple. A lot of my scoundrels in general are just on defense, just because it's one of the biggest factions I have right now, thanks to the Lightspeed bundles, as well as the Executive farm. I don't know what I'm going to do there. Yeah, it actually does make me feel a little bit better cubing, honestly. Let's take a look at our Bounty Hunters. Yeah, we got nothing left for bounty hunters. We have one bounty hunter team that we will use somewhere. And I'm thinking bounty hunters here, honestly. We're faster than this team, too, so we shouldn't have any problems. So, bounty hunters, Vader, Hux, which means we gotta find an answer for these two teams. Or, sorry, not Hux, Kylo Ren Unmasked. So we gotta find an answer for these two teams. Okay. What do we have left in our roster? Okay, let's check our Jedi.
Who are you? Rey Skywalker.
Doesn't he have a new one? 20% health and offense. Cover 10% of the health when they score a critical hit. Okay, we're turning it off music. Get out of here. The resistance did not work. Old Republic Carthlead T3 Canderous. Do I have Canderous lying around? I do. I don't have the Zeta, but it's a relic team that has synergy. Let me remind myself how they do it. Whenever an Old Republic ally uses their basic ability during their turn, they have an 80%. So you want to kind of focus basic abilities. Do I have anything I can use with these guys? 2% hits, debuffs. Sure. I'm willing to try this. Yeah, let's try it. It's not about the banners, okay? It's about the full clear. It's about our honor. This is real theory crafting. Yes! That's all I needed. Solid advice cubing. I forgot that this actually works fairly well. Oh my gosh, let's go! One more team, guys. One more team. Is it a terrifying team? The answer is yes. Oh gosh, wild, guys, wild. Let's see what we have left, what we're working with. Okay. So we have some Sith lying around. No, we don't. We don't have any Sith lying around. I lied. We have some rebels lying around. Rebels. We actually have some solid rebels, just not really great lead to go with them. I'm thinking that. I just remembered. She doesn't have mods on her. If this works, it'll be hilarious. Okay. I do have a backup team, but I need to kill a couple people out of this team. And so we're going to throw a couple teams until we full clear. I'm hoping this works, though, because these are honestly some good characters. It's just... it's not great. Rebel fighter allies gain defense up, speed up for 2 turns, inflict with force influence. Can assist or counterattack. Yeah, it'd be nice if you actually successfully got it on them. I hit that airplane mode just in time. Holy shiz. Okay. What are we gonna do about this team? Is there a way... Is there a way that Kylo Ren can do this solo? Come back to it. Fair enough, fair enough. We'll do the other battles. Is there a way that we could do... Honestly, I don't think we actually need his other guy. If we just give him a tank here, I think he can handle the rest of it. Because all he needs is a couple turns. Whenever they gain health, chance to dispel debuffs. We don't have to worry about debuffs. Right, there's no Poggle. There's no Poggle. Right, that's Spy. Yeah, that's Spy. And I don't care who that is. That's either Sunfac or Soldier. Either one works. Okay. 2% health, dispel debuffs. Oh, F it. I know this isn't important at all, but it has 22% potency. Okay. Because if we can save that other character just because they're such a good character by themselves, we could do some serious work. I didn't check the speeds, that was my bad. I don't care though. We got a turn. Solid ability block. That potency's coming in clutch. Honestly, we need to pop some of these dots to get our health back. Gosh, okay. Well, it was so close. All I needed was one more turn with Vader, and it was a win. Okay. We gotta continue as if that didn't happen, just because we gotta get through all these, or as much as we can. Okay, so we need Bosk, we need Grief, we need Mando. I don't have... Do I have a... one that I can pretend is helping at least? Armor penetration. Oh, I don't know. Where's... This is the way. I hate the fact that Yoda is the weakest.
I would like to see the...
I'm gonna go for it just because I can get a 90%, and there it is.
This is the way.
Dang it, you removed the frickin' buffs, didn't you?
I would like to see the baby. This is the way.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, apparently a Relic 8 Yoda is weaker than a Qui-Gon Jinn. He can't crit either. Dang, I was really, really hoping on the fact that we would be able to insta-kill JKR. Okay, there's JKR. Our savior is now gone. We need to build up health as fast as we can. Problem is... Okay, we're still doing good. Hit you.
I told you that was a bad idea. I can bring you an alarm, or I can bring you an...
Oh. Guys, I'm gonna get a hernia from this Grand Arena. Oh, full banner win.
see the baby.
Yeah, it is a weird Qui-Gon Jinn team. You're not wrong. Let's get this going around the team. Get you understun. Keep working on you. Gosh, that daze is annoying.
She's got the high ground. Thanks. Stick that out. I told you that was a bad idea. I can bring you in along.
Okay, we finally have that, although we just... Okay. That dodge was literally perfect because now we can't get our stuff back. Okay.
This is the way.
Yeah. My anxiety is all Grand Arena. Yeah. I don't think we're making it out of this one, guys. Unfortunately, we missed out on our like one opportunity to get these guys out.
I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold.
Oh, that's why this didn't work. No wonder. We've been playing the wrong song. My bad, guys. That was on me. That was 100% on me. Sith Trooper will revive if we switch the song. Exactly, cubing. HK? I'll throw HK at it. At this point, I'll throw anything at it. Dude, this has been just the wildest. Oh, the wildest Grand Arena. We pulled out some interesting stuff with that JML, though. Okay, let's see if we can't at least wipe out like one or two more teams. I know we're literally like stirring the dregs of our account right now. Like hardcore stirring the dregs of our account. Yeah, like I have no idea what to throw against Hux. Yeah, that'll work. There you go, high res. There's your HK.
Someday I will be the most powerful Jedi ever.
This is gonna hurt no matter what I do.
I killed them all. They're dead. Every single one of them. I killed them all. And not just the men, but the women and the children.
Okay, big hit, guys. Big hit. He did it, guys. Yeah, I think we're out. This is the first time in a long time that it's not been like a who has the most banners. It's literally just been, I just don't have the teams for this. We failed too many of our counters, and our account's just not large enough to be able to handle this kind of thing. So we learned a lot this Grand Arena. We found a lot of interesting teams. That's for sure. Break from GAC for the moment. Fair enough, Black Knight. I still enjoy it though. Like even like a round like this, I'm still enjoying myself. That's why I'm still going. Like I could have given up forever ago, but I'm still enjoying myself just trying out these wonky teams. Like you gotta still have fun with things. I have an idea, and I don't think it'll work, but I want to try it anyways. Okay, Geos. What do you want to use against Geos? So there's just a buff to spell. buff dispel, and a lot of damage. Okay. She's in here somewhere, isn't she? To improve my roster as well as de-stress from it. Fair. Fair. This is only for first order allies, right? And first order and allies with advantage, which no one has advantage. I'm gonna hope for the stun. There's no way I'm getting more than this out of her. Like, there's no way. So we're gonna grab that and run. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay. I kind of need them to kill off, Ooh, I shouldn't have hit that, just because I kind of need them to kill them off. Whittle down. Okay, perfect. They're gonna kill him off, and then we can full focus. No, kill him. Come on, guys. Focus. Focus. Thank you. Focus on the other guy. My headset's apparently dying. Okay. Sweet. Yep, hit me, hit me. Oh, this is killing me. Dang, that was my opportunity to hit the Geo Brood and keep him under stun. Okay. But yeah, last GAC I played, the last 5v5, okay, I was constantly double my GP every match, and I got annoyed, so I took this one off to improve my roster as well as de-stress, yeah. I can 100% understand that. You know, you end up kind of hitting this point where you're just like, okay, there's not really anything I can do at this point, and you kind of have to take a second and review your roster and change it to some degree. If I can get them all to, like, even health level, I might be able to kill them in one AoE, if I'm being honest. But I don't think I'm going to hit that in enough time. Are you done with roster reviews? No, I'm going to do roster reviews after this. I can sit and collect my 95 crystals from being in Bronzium. Fair. Oh, this is hilarious to watch. So, certain compositions you can take down with Kylo Ren in 3v3, but they're rough. regardless. So just full clear my drop 2 character battles in one shit. Yeah, I wish I was there. Age, that would be a lovely. Oh gosh. I actually get fairly close to, like, getting them down. If I had just a little bit more damage, like, if I had modded for offense, I think we might be able to do something with this. But, I mean, it's not something I'm going to be counting on ever. Do I have anything left? Oh, gosh. You and you. Jawas. I genuinely don't think I even have any Jawas, like, leveled up at all. Yeah, they're all way low level. You can see I started working on them because I got an 85, way back when. But, no, dude, I don't have anything at this point. I've used everything. We have a... Where's my Relic 9 Cup? Exactly. Oh, did I put her on defense, too? Oh, would you look at that? I put her on defense too. I was gonna say we have a Padme, but it looks like I put her on defense too. So. Yep, this team's gonna win, guys. Yeah, where's my Relic 9 Cup? Hey, I might have a Relic 9 Bodhi soon. Ahsoka assist and debunks under. Yeah. Unfortunately, I also don't have an Ahsoka lying around. My Ahsoka's gone. Well, that was fun though. Well, let's just speed run our fleets really quick. I'm not gonna sit here forever and like make sure we get really good on these fleets. Let me take a look. Negotiator. Anything and anything. Okay. Let's throw our negotiator in. Get our high ground in here. There we go. And we will jump in. For those of you who are wanting roster reviews, we're about to jump in. I've got about 30 minutes before I got to get going. So throw your thing in the roster review chat. Swago, are you still here? Sure, let's just hit this. Hit the gritty. Okay, that's all I needed was that right there, and that's already gonna make this so much easier. Okay. Zero problems. Yes, you're lurking. Okay, I just want to make sure, just so that way we can get to your roster review. Oh, way to just snipe banners, you jerk. Oh my gosh.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Oh, this is going to be easy. Systems are our specialty.
Yeah, shit, just basic.
Oh, this is going to be easy. Your move.
Doesn't this regen some protection? So give it to him. Wait, sweet. We now have full banners on that guy specifically. Okay. Next up is this fleet. Should be super easy. We are going to redeem ourselves. We absolutely failed the Chimera counter because I was not paying attention last time. Let's throw it in. Call it a day. Where is my favorite song?
I have a bad feeling about this.
In fact, I am going to turn it up a bit because I love this song. Your opponent attack to drop 3 bells in a row. Heck yeah.
Commander Sato, Captain Sylvia. At last. operations here and pull the rebels apart piece by piece. Be the architects of their own destruction. There is no escape.
Let's just start working through this guy.
Escape. There is no escape. Escape. There is no escape. Open fire.
I don't know what's happening here, but I think I might have just lost.
Open fire.
He's getting a turn regardless. Let's just hit him. Oh, thank goodness.
I should demonstrate my power.
Please, come in here. Clean you up.
We don't have all day.
That's unfortunate, but I'm still gonna take it.
The rebels have won this battle. But the war
Okay.
will be ours. I'm a visitor to your world. War is crazy. I'm studied.
Yeah, if he had been able to get around, he could have ended up killing us off right there.
There is no
But luckily, because of who they targeted at the beginning, I was doing much better. So now it's just a matter of time. Open fire. Yep, IG, yep. Let's try to get you out.
open fire. I should demonstrate my power.
Just keep going. Finish him off. Okay. I'm so glad I ended up finding your channel. You're nearly done with the raid. Just got 2 ult mats left. Heck yeah, Black Knight. That's what I love to hear. I'm so glad that stuff's working for people.
Enlightening.
I spent a long time trying to get that stuff right for you guys. It was one of the best I made in the game. Fair. Yeah, honestly, same here. Same here. Like, it's literally put in so much work for me. What's our last one? It's going to be... You know what? Let's be cheeky. We don't use this fleet very often. Let's get in there. Okay, so people have been saying that we do it this way to start. But actually, I actually do want it this way. We'll just bring in those characters and we'll call it good. I will say the ult one is still gnarly. I don't know what that means. We gotta fight a song for this. We can't leave out on no song. Where's Hey, that sounds like fun. He worked with the rebels, right? Okay, so I don't remember which one of these is the one that taunts. We're gonna go after Biggs. Let's hit that. Go for that. Quite a dodge.
I'm so proud.
We're gonna try and just do that, and hopefully that kills him off. Heck yeah. Yeah, that Matt is trying to get farm. That one is painful, honestly. Black Knight, do you have a Relic C3PO actually? Smell profit. Can we just kill this guy off? Nope, okay. I was gonna say, there's a really easy way of doing it if you do have a Relic C3PO. Okay, sounds good, Storm. It was good to have you. We'll hit that again. Go for the basic. Sure, why not? We're gonna turn you invisible. Get the entire fleet assisting. Okay, sweet. 75 banners. That was one of those fleets where, like, if I still had Executor on offense, I would throw Houndstooth with Chimera against that and just solo that fleet. That's a garbage fleet. been doing Hero Bros, JTR, and BB-8. Yeah, I mean, it's great. It's what I use in my guide, obviously, so it's great. It's just, you know, there's a more a more consistent way of doing it that just, you know, I made mine specifically for people like you who have the Lightspeed bundles, but they don't have a lot of the other tools other people have. So that was kind of the point of my guides. And so those are going to be great for you, but there are better ways of doing it at times. And it just requires a C3PO. Yeah, honestly, the Zetas on Resistance Hero Finn and Poe are huge in that ult tier. Okay. Let's see. Roster reviews. Perfect. Okay, we got Black Knight. We got What's the Matter. What's the matter? Are you in the chat? I haven't seen you. Okay, there we go. Where is you? Did all of mine with Gear 9 3-star Zori, but with Relic 7. Nice. Yeah, honestly, with that low of a Zori, I can understand why you would drop a battle. There's What's the Matter. Hey, What's the Matter? You wanna hop in the Discord and give Black Knight the permissions he needs? I'll love you forever. How your Zori gets rolled. Yeah. Mine got rolled today. I'm impressed. What role does bro need? Oh, he's damn cool. Yeah, Black Knight is now damn cool. I mean, he was always damn dope. Now he's damn cool, though. Okay, let's jump in. We're going to jump in with Swagos really quick, just because he asked for his, and I know he doesn't have Discord. And so we will do that just real quick. Solid showing for us, though, guys. We did lose hope, and we pulled off a JML when we didn't think we were going to pull off a JML. Okay. So Go, you're still here. Can you tell me your last farm, your current farm, and your favorite team? It looks like your last farm was Leia. I think I've gone through your account once before. Oh, gosh. So your last farm was Leia. What's your current farm? Last was Malicos. Let's see that Malicos. Where is he? What a beautiful Malicos. Love to see it. Heck yeah, dude. Only one more ability to finish. Next is Bane Unlock, and no idea. Well, you have your Sith Eternal for your Bane Unlock. Okay, let's take a look through your stuff. We're gonna. Let's skip this one. You're out of Zetas. You have Dark Trooper Moff Gideon. Well, you should probably get your Moff Gideon up if you have Dark Trooper Moff Gideon, just so that way you can be able to take full advantage of the Datacron going on right now. Something from the road ahead. You could chase the newest meta. Yeah, you're not wrong. But I don't know what we can solidly rely on coming out soon, because they don't have anything they're building up to right now. And so it's going to be a while before we start building up to. I can have a 3v3 Datacron MSG team. Okay. Sweet. So you can at least take advantage of it there. But I do suggest Gideon. Gideon does help with that team a lot. I think Jar Jar's the next GL. No. That would be hilarious. He doesn't deserve GL status, but that would be hilarious. Okay, your roster's already looking good from what I'm seeing. I'm going to take a look at your ships real quick. What's your guild doing? Because if they're pushing Riva at all, you might want to consider your Inquisitors, which would also increase your fleets by a significant amount. Because I'm sure that you're close to the, or probably done, honestly, considering where your account is. I'm sure that you're close or done with the Scythe. You just need the characters. And then this will also increase your Chimera. They all have Riva. Do they at least do the shards every month? You have Riva but no Inquisitors. Yeah, so that might be a team for you to chase. Just get your Inquisitor up because that'll increase your Chimera fleet. That'll as well as that'll give you an additional GL killer team. So honestly, I'd rather have Riva over Lord Vader, which is a GL you don't have, obviously. But let's take a look at kind of all your fleets. You have this fleet done. You have your Marauder. You could relic your Bad Batch if you want to do something on the side to increase your fleets. One more time looking at that. Okay, relic 6, relic 5. Yeah. So, yeah, looking at your ships, I would say Inquisitorius, Bad Batch, or doing the Profundity are all three really great things that will help your account. Because, you know, Bad Batch, I think we might get a Bad Batch lifter this year. So that might help you in general. But regardless of whether or not we get a Bad Batch lifter, that is a Marauder for you, and you will have a meta killer fleet. Getting yourself the Inquisitors is also going to get you a GL killer and a meta killer with the Scythe and the TIE Advanced or Interceptor finished. And then just getting Profundity as a GL ship. And so I think all three of those are great. If I were to tell you like the most worth it to your account, in my opinion, it's probably going to be the Inquisitors. Because you already have Riva, you are a ways away from them, so you'll be able to take the time to save up the Zetas that you need because you're out of Zetas. And so you can work on your, which one is it? You can work on Second Sister first to get her up for the fleet. And so just working on your Inquisitors, I think, is definitely going to be the best thing. One at a time. Get your Second Sister up to Relic now. It helps the fleet, so you might as well do it now. You already have the 7-star ship, so that would be my first one. Yeah, I saw that she was done farming. So, like, that's what I did, is I reliced her, even though I'm not planning on relicking the rest of the Inquisitors for another 2-3 months. So, let me check if you left some holes. Nope, you did take Bosch and Kersetten up to Relic 7. I love to see that. Big problem that I see a lot of people not do when they have Jabba. What do your Bad Batch look like? Yeah, so you're going to need to farm the shards for Bad Batch as well, which makes them slightly problematic as something that you can go and work on. And so you're farming Hunter right now. Yeah, so like this is definitely something I think will be great just because it'll, you know, it'll get you that meta killer fleet. But I think I would focus down on Inquisitors hard, farming their shards and finishing them. I think that'll help you the most. Another side project you can work on, and this is one you could relic right now, without like any actual trouble. You already have a Relic 5 Savage. Relic your Traya and your Nihilus, at least. You don't necessarily need Scion. You can really throw anyone in Scion slot. But get yourself a solid Traya team. That's a solid offensive. That's a solid defensive team. You have all of the shards for it. So it's something that you can work on right now to increase the viability of your roster. you know, that's I know you're probably not seeing JML on defense, but it's a JML counter. There's a chance that it can beat Leia. I'm going to need to do some testing here pretty soon once I relic them, but there's a chance that they'll be able to beat Leia. Basically, any light side GL, they do some serious work on. They're amazing on defense because there's not a lot of really good answers to them. Besides doing like a Gidme, and even then, like, not a lot of people have a Gidme, so when she fails 2 to 3 battles, so you're already using her. That's fair. I can understand why you would wait until you start seeing her viability drop off. But you know, it's just something to work on, because like honestly you don't have a whole lot to work on right now. Another one that I'm seeing that you could get if you need it is the Mandalorians. So you already have them done, basically, and you just need to relic them. She's on the list of relic characters. Yeah, so like I'm not seeing many holes in your roster, and honestly I think the weakest part is the fleets. And so I think that Inquisitorius, that Bad Batch, and that Profundity should be what you focus down on. Those are the 3 that I'm seeing that you should focus down on. But, you know, alternate farms in the meantime. You've got Mandalorians, you have Traya, you know, you got Gideon and finishing up your Dark Trooper Moff Gideon. So you have some teams to work on for now while you're working on shards. But then those are the 3 that I would say focus down on, because your fleets are kind of where you need it most. Because this is, you know, great character-wise. You're finishing your farms character-wise, you're doing great. You just need to finish a couple of your fleets to kind of push you over the edge to go higher in Kyber. Yeah, with having Executor Leviathan, you finish Bad Batch, you finish Inquisitors, and you finish Profundity, and I have no problem seeing you hanging out in Kyber 1, honestly. Then relics, see other characters? Oh, some other characters. That's fair, that's fair. I mean, that's what I'm doing right now, is just taking some time and, while I'm farming shards for different characters, I'm just taking some time and filling some holes in my roster of different relic characters. So I think that's definitely a great idea for you. Honestly, I don't see a point in doing this, but I will check real quick. Yeah, like Darth Revan over 300 speed. I'm sure, considering you're in Kuiper 2, you know how to mod. Yeah, 350 speed, which is what I like to see for Cat. Like, you know how to mod, you're doing good. Those are the 3 that I think would push you to Kuiper 1. And then there's, you know, 2 teams that you can relic up in the meantime if you want to. But awesome roster, dude. You're doing great. Let's take a look at roster reviews. There it is. Okay, so we have Black Knight. Once again, welcome to the damn community, my friend. Yeah, no problem, Swigo. It was good to catch you. It's been a while since I've seen you, which makes sense. I mean, when it comes to Australian time zones, I'm sure that the earlier my streams are, the harder it is for you guys to make it. So, okay, so my account currently grinding up Leia-Rex. Okay. Sounds like a PP or just chasing the meta, one of the two. Could be either one, considering that you look like you have Afra as well somewhere. I hope you have Afra. Am I blind? Aren't these the Afra Rex? Am I just looking for the wrong tag, or am I blind or something? Oh, sorry, I'm not looking at chat because I had music open. I'm mostly at work when you stream. Fair enough, Swigo. I want her, but can't get past the Hondo stage. Interesting. Huh. I'll have to take a look and see if I might be able to help you with that. But that makes sense. Looks like you definitely need some mods on Hondo, that's for sure. Speaking of mods, let's take a look at your mods overall. Okay, Mara Jade being your fastest is a good, solid character to have be your fastest. 296, I would like to see be more speed. So it does look like you need to work on your mods a bit. It does look like a newer account overall, considering you're at 4 million GP with the, the light speed bundles. So it does look like a newer account, so I can understand not great mods. And I do like seeing Mara Jade, Resistance Hero Finn, and Dash Rendar up here in the top. Only been playing since August. Fair enough. 100% fair. So, when I try to get meta runs for Hana, so I can try to unlock Dr. Afra. Okay, 2 old pieces away from Hana. So you're smashing Leia Rex. Is there a reason you're not finishing SLKR, or are you planning on finishing SLKR before you finish going for Leia? Because SLKR, you're 1 relic level away on Emperor Palpatine, and you're 2 away from Kylo Ren. Is that in your farming plan, or did you put it on hold for some reason? Waiting for Finalizer? Okay, so as soon as you get Finalizer done, you're going to be jumping over and doing SLKR. So first things first, I need you to add this to your Finalizer, or your farming plan in general, ASAP. I need to see a TIE Echelon in here. The TIE Echelon is what makes this fleet pop. It's a tank for this team. It's so incredibly good for this fleet. So make sure you're working on your TIE Echelon, your TIE Enchilada. Super, super important. I love seeing the First Order Special Forces being worked on this much. Keep going on it. You want this ship up. But once you get that Enchilada up to 5-star, 6-star, you can start taking out Executors with this fleet. Huge game changer in general. So make sure that you're getting an Executor for this. Getting an Enchilada for this. Sorry. Brain's not fully working today. So make sure you're working on that TIE Enchilada. Dude, enchiladas do sound good. Dude, Taco Bell just started doing an enchilada burrito, and I was skeptical, but I tried it yesterday. It actually is pretty dang good. I was impressed. Ooh, heck yeah, Black Knight. That's where I have mine too. Awesome. Resistance. Yeah, this is a solid fleet. So, okay, really quick not so much side tangent, but helpful knowledge for you to have. Finalizer can beat a lot of fleets, and it can beat Executor, it can beat Negotiator, it can beat, Chimera, it can beat basically any major fleet except for the 2 other meta fleets, except for Malevolence. Malevolence is the kryptonite of the Finalizer. The fact that the Comeuppance allows this fleet to take down Malevolence gives a huge boost to people like you that just have the Lightspeed bundles. And so make sure that you're farming up that Zori when you have time, so that way you can get this team going. Same with the Star Fortress. So Star Fortress, Zori, and Enchilada are 3 that you need to do to finish your farms. So all really, really good stuff, because that'll give you a Malevolence counter and a counter for basically any other fleet you'll see until you hit a Rhodium. So Darkside GOTV is awesome. That'll get you, Wat Tambor shards. That'll get you your Negotiator and your Malevolence. If you're looking for which one to do first, typically I suggest Malevolence, just because it's easier to get a fleet going out of it. To make some decent white Mexican food. Yeah, fair. Dude, they're having a deal right now where you can get a $1 box, and so that's what I did for lunch today. I eat entirely too much Taco Bell in general, though. Okay, so yeah. Queso means cheese in Spanish. So that's what I would suggest, is those 3. So Zori, Enchilada, and the Star Fortress are 3 big things that you should finish as soon as you can. Obviously, SLKR should be your next GL, because you're right there next to him, and it's not going to take you long. You get 20 shards of Finalizer per month, which means it only takes 3.5 months to get yourself a 5-star Finalizer. So, Keep working on your mods. If you need a mod farming plan, and just like, you know, a good filter for mods, I do have a video on my channel. It's in a playlist. You can find it on my channel pretty easily, especially if you just type in Rabid Beaver mods. You'll be able to find that video. Goes over modding just briefly and talks about a filter that you can use to filter your mods easier. The game won't give you speed arrows. Fair. It's literally just a time game. Also, with light speed bundles, I would consider dropping maybe 50 crystals each day on a refresh of energy for mods, just because light speed bundles wiped out everyone's mods. Link, are you asking about Grievous? Is that what Griv is? GG. If you're asking about Grievous, the easy ones are always Wampa and Savage. If you don't have either of them, any kind of Galactic Republic team tends to work. Bad Batch, Padme, Gas, Jedi Knight Revan works. I can do it with Darth Revan as well. That's all the ones I have off the top of my head, Link. So yeah, I don't think Leia has a really loud and obnoxious song to me. I don't know why. We're gonna skip this one. I'm actually, just for fun, I'm gonna put on my buddy's music. I got a buddy who makes music, and I've added some of his songs to our playlist overall. And I'm just gonna play his songs just really quick, just for fun for myself, because I haven't heard his music in a long time. Okay. Sealess works if you know how to use them. There you go. That's also another team for you then. Okay. You did the 3-star, so I'll have him in 8-ish months. I mean, no point in working on him just yet. Honestly, I didn't work on him for many, many months. Only the month that I was going to get him is when I started working on his team. So you can work on his team if you want, especially if you want a good duo team. You can always get Garsax and Imperial Super Commando. They can take out a lot of teams, including Gas. Yeah, Savage Solo destroys GG, especially if you have the ramping damage. Datacron, super nice. Let's just make sure you're not sleeping on some stuff, just really quick. Okay. Okay. Next two things I want you to do. Black Knight. The two biggest things that I think will help your account immediately, like right this moment, of things that you can do to increase the viability of your account. I want you to relic, relic Star Killer. Before anything else, get a relic 5-star killer. Because at this point, with this Omicron that you have on him, I'm guessing you put on the right Omicron. Yep. You put on the right Omicron. With this Omicron on, you can take down Rey with this team. So get him up. You can also take out SLKR. It'll help you tons. So Relic Star Killer, your next Zeta, I really want you, I'm not saying you have to, but I really want you to put it on Finn. I get holds on this team every single Grand Arena, like without fail. Today was an exception rather than the rule. Like last Grand Arena, I got 4 holds in Kyber 2 with a Gear 9 Zori, but it requires the Finn Zeta. So the typical team you run in 3v3 is Finn, Resistance Hero Finn, and Zori Bliss. In 5v5 it's Finn, the Resistance Heroes, Rose, and Zori. But it absolutely destroys, it slaps on defense. I would suggest that as your next Zeta, and then I would suggest Starkiller as your next thing as soon as... I just put the Zeta on Captain Rex. Ugh. I would have rather you put it on Finn, honestly, especially during 3v3, because Rex struggles in 3v3, but Finn does not struggle in 3v3 at all. So, that would be my suggestion for your next two, like, do this now. Adding to your roster, I definitely suggest the Enchilada, the Star Fortress, and finishing Zori, now that Zori's accelerated. But overall, SLKR into Leia, I think, is a fine farm. Do consider, if you're going for Leia, you're going to be very close to JML. So you could go for JML first and have zero problems. Honestly, it'll be easier than going for Leia immediately, and it'll give you time to farm the shards you need for Leia. So, just something to think about. I don't think that going for Leia is a bad thing, but JML is something that you could do while you're waiting for shards for Leia. That would be my suggestion for you, kind of what you should do right this moment, what you should add to your farming plan, and then, you know, what you could possibly do differently. But if you're gung-ho for Leia, go gung-ho for Leia. I mean, she's a great character. But yeah, also those increasing your mods in general and working on mods is also going to help you a ton with getting done with, you know, different legendary events like this Afra event that you're struggling with. Anyways, hopefully that helps you kind of get an idea of what to do now, what to do a little bit later, as well as, you know, some stuff way down the road. Yeah, no problem, dude. What's the matter? Good to see you. I haven't seen you in streams lately. So I just unlocked Rey like a week or two ago, and I'm on the ult tier now. I want to die. Just got CLS to Relic. Han and Shu to gear 12. Got Zori to 6-star, almost 7. Krex is now 7-star. Cool. This is kind of where I'm stuck at. I want to get C3PO, so I'm starting Ewoks. I'm starting my CLS team grind, but I don't know where to go from there. Should I go JKL? Should I keep expanding my roster because it's pretty narrow? I think AP Gains would say. I would really like to PP Gas, but is that even smart with my roster right now? Sorry for the essay. No problem, dude. I love to read an essay. What's the matter? Are you still in chat right now? Also, what is the best Ewok team for C3PO event? I have some already at 7-star, but I heard the ones I need are the ones that aren't 7-star. Yeah, unfortunately. I also have the Zeta I'm yearning to spend, but I don't care where to put it right now. Also, please tell me who I need to get in my speed up, and I hate farming, speed farming. I'm credit poor right now. Fair enough. Okay. What's the matter? Let's get to your account real quick. So I need to take a look at kind of what you have before I straight up tell you what to do. Apparently I didn't hit copy, which I could have sworn I did. Okay. So you have Rey, you have SLKR. Did you get everything? So, honestly, what's the matter? Hold on. Let me get over to chat so I can see you guys. It's Lando, Han Solo, and Lobot in 3v3? I mean, the only good character on that team is Han Solo. And if it's just the regular Han Solo, that's like your major problem. So basically any team that can survive the first double hit from Han Solo, and the rest of it should be no problems whatsoever. If you're looking for one that's like specifically Han Solo proof, Darth Revan is always a great one. General Grievous is always a great one. But really, it's only anything that survives the opening play. It's not going to be a scary team. What's the matter? Nisa is the easiest. It means you don't have to put nearly as much gear into the team overall. But at this point, with Raid 1 currency, it's really not a problem to put gear into these teams. The typical team is Chief Chirpa, Wicket, Ewok, Logray, Poplu. That is the 5-person team. You can bring those up to gear 12 or gear 11, gear 10. I've seen it done at gear 10 at the lowest. Some people say they've done it at gear 9, but like that, literally they were waiting 300 tries to get the right RNG. So Chief Chirpa, Wicket, Ewok, Logray, Pablo with the Chief Chirpa Zeta is usually what people do. If you want to substitute Nisa, you can 100% substitute Nisa, but she is a 1-drop shard at the moment, so it's going to take you much longer. I would probably say go for Chief Chirpa and Wicket, because it'll be much, much faster. Especially with the Raid 1 currency, you can get the team up to Gear 11 really, really easily, and then just throw them in. As for overall, well, I want to look at your essay again, just to make sure I'm not skipping over any part. Your roster is pretty narrow. You're not wrong. But you have a lot of pieces and parts, and it's not necessarily something that's like you're going to struggle with, honestly. Let's take a look at this. You have BAM, I'm sure, right? You bought all of these. Yeah, you have BAM. Do you have the Razor Crest, Wisdom Adder? You have it at 5-star? Okay. So, here's what I would suggest to you. I suggest this to a lot of people. I'm going to suggest the Executor. I know you're not close with your Proving Grounds, Razor Crest stuff, because, you know, obviously you still need to get somewhere in the area of 180 shards, maybe less than that, but somewhere in that ballpark. So you have some time to wait. That's what what is that? 8 months? 8 months? Sounds right. Yeah. Maybe 9 months. So that's a while. On top of that, you can cut that down easily with the ship, like the fleet currency, and so you'd be able to do it in maybe 3 months. If you do all in on fleet currency, it'll cut into your Zetas, but, you know, it's worth it to get a GL ship. I want to suggest Executor, but I think you're right. Jedi Knight Luke works really well going from CLS into Jedi Knight Luke. And the reason that I say it's so good for you is because you're worried about your roster not being wide enough. Going for Jedi Knight Luke will get you CLS, giving you a CLS team. You will get Jedi Knight Luke. You already have Jedi Knight Revan. You already have Bastila. You already have Old Ben. You can basically make an entire team out of that Jedi Knight Luke with Jedi Knight Revan, just out of what you have. So there's a second team that you get from that farm. And then Wampa will be your third team. And so you're going to get 3 teams and start building outwards by going for Jedi Knight Luke. And then by the time you finish Jedi Knight Luke, you'll be able to kind of skip over and do Executor. And then from there, you're closest to JML. And then I'd probably say Leia, honestly. Because you already have a 7-star Krex, you have a 4-star Nisa already, so JML to Leia I think would fit really well. But in general, right now, what I think is going for Jedi Knight Luke while you wait for your Executor is great. And if you don't want to go for JML, if that's not vibing with you, you can use that Jedi Knight Luke with your Jedi Knight Revan and be fine. You'll have an SLKR counter, a Zori counter, like a great team to help in all kinds of places in the game. And you could go and get your gas if you wanted to. Because I understand if you want to do a PP, you want to do a PP. Yeah, Link, I can take a look at your roster. Go ahead and throw it in the Discord if you can. And if you don't have Discord, throw it in the chat. And chat takes last priority, obviously, but there isn't a lot of people today, so I can probably get to you regardless. So, what's the matter? That would be my suggestion to you, to kind of give you an idea of where you should go. Because, yes, you need to flush out, you need to make more teams, but by going for Jedi Knight Luke, you're flushing out and making 3 teams right there. And then you get your Executor, and that'll give you Imperial Troopers. And then from there, you'll be close to Jedi Master Luke, Sith Eternal, or you could go shift somewhere completely different and go for gas. So, how much would I recommend any kind of Zeta on R2-D2 or C-3PO? The answer is very, very low, like 2 out of 10. Unless you're very close to Leia, I wouldn't bother with an R2-D2 Zeta. Oh yeah, and you asked what your next Zeta should be. Honestly, finishing your stuff is better than not finishing your stuff. So if you're looking for... How do I put this? Which one are you missing on her? It's Manifest Inspiration, isn't it? Yeah. So, if you want your Rey to get more holds, put Manifest Inspiration on her. If you want your Zori to get more holds, give Zori her other Zeta. Let me show you just how insane Zori's other Zeta is real quick. Those would be my 2 suggestions if you're looking for things. We'll just throw it in this just because I don't want to have to deal with trying to balance the speeds. Even though, honestly, I could probably go the top one and still be faster. Wow. I'm impressed with how fast they are. Okay, so basically, they all have tenacity up on them now. Which means each time they hit someone, they basically are guaranteed to get more exposes. Sorry, my brain's not working tonight. But that means I can just hit this guy and we just nail expose after expose, and we just kind of keep going off of that. And so just having that be able to happen and having more exposes to work off is insanely good for this team. And so that would be my suggestion for you. We'll do it on a lower tier just so that way we aren't getting outsped, because no one's going to have a new gun rate that's over 380 speed. Like, holy shiz. No, it's fantastic. A lot of people don't put it on because they don't really understand how it fits into the team. But basically, all you need is for one person to do an AoE, and then the moment one person does an AoE, or not an AoE, a mass assist, the moment that happens, she assists, and when she assists, she gives tenacity up to one person with her basic, and as soon as she gives tenacity up to one person, her Zeta reads give it to everyone. And then at that point, you're just constantly applying all of these exposes to everyone. And so you're able to just annihilate people. And on top of that, it keeps your turn meter train going. So it's a big reason why I get a lot of holds in 5v5. But yeah, so those, I always try to say, finish your Zetas on your teams that you can use. If I were to give you one right now, if like you were looking at which one to put on, I would personally put Manifest Destiny on, or Manifest Inspiration, whatever it's called. And the reason being is because we're in 3v3 and you don't use Rose in 3v3. So during 5v5 and in any game mode, it's amazing. But during 3v3, it's not going to be very helpful. So I would wait on that one, and I'd put Manifest Inspiration, personally. So you can see here in my Zeta order, I have Rose Tico at the top of my list. I'm not going to be dropping that until, you know, like 2-3 Zetas from now, because I don't use her until 5v5. And so I'm not going to drop her and her Omicron until then, because I can get things right now that will help me during my 3v3. So just kind of thing to look at. You know, you could drop it if you're really into territory wars, but, you know, I would drop it on Rey, who's going to get more use out of it during 3v3. Okay. Do you have any other questions at all? Was the matter? I think I answered your really, really long thing. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything, just kind of going over it. Oh yeah, you asked. I'll just really quickly kind of go over the characters that you want fast. Link, you're the one that wanted me to look at your roster. If you're trying to put it in chat, you need to do the numbers followed by X's like One Enthusiast does. If you do the dashes like it does in game, the YouTube algorithm will recognize it as spam and just delete it. Okay, Mara Jade's supposed to be fast, Resistance Zero Finn, Dash, Grief Karga, Bosk. You want your First Order Officer faster than your Hux, so that is something that I would work on as soon as you can. Love seeing Krex and Bliss up here. Han, you want semi-fast, like at least 270 speed. Jedi Knight Revan, you want fast. I would shoot for like 280. But yeah. It looks like you kind of have a solid start. As for like your characters you currently have, you do have 322, which is great. I prefer 330. Same with Resistance Hero Finn, but you're working towards it, and I love to see it. I do love seeing Bosk being faster than Grief. That's how you want that. But yeah, so the big one I would say is First Order Officer faster than Hux, and get your Jedi Knight Revan up, especially because you're going to be getting Jedi Knight Luke soon. Okay. Okay, Link. Yeah, no problem. What's the matter? Oh shiz, I didn't realize what time it is. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to call it there. High Res and One Enthusiast. I'm not going to have time for you guys' roster. I'm going to speed run this. I didn't realize what time it is. I got to get off, like, ASAP. But hit me up on the next stream, and I will get to you guys. Link, can you tell me what your previous farm, current farm, favorite team is? Okay, let's see. Seems to be an account that's spreading out. Seems to have a little peepee here with our Relic 9 Mace Windu. It looks like... You're okay. I kind of figured. I was going to say, it looks like a JMK farm. Yeah, Bo-Katan, Qui-Gon, Cody. How's your Wat Tambor? Am I blind? Have a good night, Hi-Res. Link, where are you on your Wat Tambor? Like, how many shards does your guild get? How many shards do you have? Like, give me an idea. $63 of 80. And how many do you get a month? $4 to $5. Okay, Link, I don't know if you have personal ties to your guild. I don't know if you have friends in there or that kind of thing. With these geos, you should have no problem getting into a guild that is Wat ready. They're getting 35 to 50 shards of Wat Tambor. That's what you're gonna need to do ASAP. You can it's your guild, so it's up to you if you want to stay in the guild and keep going. Hi Rez, thanks for subbing. You're awesome, dude. Nice little surprise right at the end as you're going to bed. But 4 to 5 shards. I mean, hold on. currently looking for active members. We'll be optimistic. We'll even be optimistic and say 6. You're getting 72 shards a year. Your first GL isn't going to happen for another... How many years is that? Blanking. Let's just times it by 3. Yeah, so you're looking at 4 years before you get JMK. Wat Tambor is the biggest thing that stops people from getting JMK. And so I know that it's cool to have your own guild. I know a lot of people have a lot of connections to their guilds. But having a great guild is something that you really need if you're going to go for a JMK farm. Oh gosh, sounds good, Age. You have a great night. Thanks for joining us. So that would be the greatest suggestion that I could give you right this moment, is that you need to find yourself a Wat guild. Go trolling through Arnold's Discord, Nooch's Discord. You can even throw in something on my Discord if you want to, although it's not nearly as big as those other guys. There's a lot of places that you can find a really good guild, even if you're just browsing. Just do some window shopping, see if you can find one. Because if you can find a guild that gets you 46 Wat Tambor shards, and then be in that guild for 6 months, and then you just bounce and then make your guild, it's going to be the greatest thing that's going to happen to you. So if you are dead set on JMK, that is what you need for this account. As for modding, I would agree with you that you're gonna need more mods in general, but I wouldn't say your mods are awful. That's some solid speed on a Geonosian Brood Alpha. But seeing it as your highest speed on your account, if you haven't already, go watch my mod videos. They'll help your account a lot when it comes to modding. But if you're going to chase JMK, you have to wait for Wat Tambor. So in the meantime, here would be my suggestion to you while you're waiting for JMK. Get some teams that are built off your current characters. So get some clones to go around Shock T. Maybe start working towards gas. You already have a General Grievous. You already have a Shock T. So you can get the 501st clones with Shock T, and it'll get you closer to gas. You can get the droids for GG, the Separatist droids. That'll get you closer to gas. And so you can start building these teams up and start making some of these teams while you wait for that Wat Tambor. Because until you get Wat Tambor, you're going to be stuck. That also gives you time to get this CLS team done. Maybe get yourself an Emperor Palpatine Mara Jade team. Really easy team to get up and get started. This Bounty Hunter team you've got started, another great one. Get yourself a Bosk, Mandalorian. Get yourself a Grief Karga finished. All that kind of stuff. So regardless of where you are with, Wat Tambor, take your time right now instead of trying to finish all of your JMK requirements and get them all nice and neat in a line. I would suggest getting some of these teams finished, because if you have a solid Padme team, a solid Shock T team, and a solid Grievous team, not only do you have 3 teams, you now have all the requirements for gas. You just need the fleet, and you can jump right in, get gas. There's another team that you get. And then you can start working on CLS, and so you can build out lengthwise while you wait for that Wat Tambor, regardless of if you switch guilds or not. So that would be the big thing to look at if I were you, Link, is build outwards, work on your Galactic Republic fleet, but build outwards, and then honestly, if you can, change your guild. It's probably going to help. And then you can start a guild later on once you have those Wat Tambor shards. Hopefully that kind of gives you an idea of where you can go. I do love seeing this. I hope you are doing Dark Side Territory Battle, but if you get into a higher guild, you'll get more Territory Battle currency, which will get you a Malevolence faster, and the faster you can get a Malevolence, the faster you can utilize these geos that you have, because honestly with these geos, if you were to farm up 2 more Separatist ships, you have a team that can beat Profundity. So obviously it looks like you're close to Negotiator. Finish your Negotiator, because Negotiator will get you into gas. Finish your gas fleet in general, get that going if you haven't already. And there's some characters, so gas is on the horizon for you. But build outwards. Sorry, that was a lot of words that I'm throwing at you. But like you're already close. You've got the B1, you've got the B2, you've got the Droid Daka. You've already got a start towards all of this stuff. And so just finish some farms while you wait for that Watan boar. Don't focus on the JMK requirements for a while. But yeah, unfortunately, I genuinely don't have time for anyone else's rosters. I have to get to bed. I gotta wake up early tomorrow. And I still gotta do all my dailies for the day. But yeah. Oh yeah, there's Storm for you. Get anything cool? Oh dang, I forgot to do this Foley and get it 2 Omicrons. That's my bad. Yeah, you have a good one too, Black Knight. Welcome to the damn community. Thank you guys so much for watching, and our next stream is going to be on Friday. It'll be more of a normal time than today's stream. But hopefully we won't struggle nearly as bad as we did today in Grand Arena. That is the worst I've struggled in a long time. But we'll assert dominance next time. We'll make sure we attack first, so that way we can assert dominance. I think that's really what screwed us, is that he attacked first, and so I was quaking in my boots this entire time. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys